Hello, I'm Aaron from AlertWorks. I'm here today to show you some of the tips and tricks while using the Jerk Alert. The purpose behind this unit is to help you learn how to shoot your target more accurately. It gives you an audible feedback while you're shooting so that you can know when you've jerked and when you haven't jerked. First of all, the power button. It's real simple. Press on, press for off. Second, we have the volume. The plus is for more volume, the minus is for less volume. The M button is to assist in changing the tone while you're moving. You can also silence the tone in the menu button. The dial reads from 0 to 9, 0 being the very most sensitive, 9 being the least sensitive. The two screws on the side of the unit help you mount it securely to your Picatinny or Weaver rail. The rounded part of the design goes towards your trigger to assist in a tighter fit. It will function in any direction except for down. It will automatically turn off if pointed up or pointed down at about a 30-degree angle. The unit will also turn off automatically after not being moved for approximately 5 minutes. Now to mount the gun, simply loosen your Allen screws. They don't need to come all the way out. Make sure your gun is clear. You can slide it or press it onto your Picatinny rail and simply tighten the bolts down. If you're going to be dry firing, it doesn't need to be too tight. If you're going to be live firing, be pretty aggressive with it. We don't want it coming off. And that's how it mounts. You can proceed with training. Simply turn the power button on. Look for your target. While you're moving, it will continue giving you a steady beep. Once you found your target, it will stop and arm. As you pull the trigger, you should be able to pull the trigger without it buzzing at you. If you move it too much, it will buzz at you. The light will also stay on. As you can see here, the light's on. It will remain on until it adheres another target or locks onto another target. I'm locked onto a target. I can pull the trigger. It notices that I pull the trigger without jerking and allows me to move to a new target. Had I jerked, it would have given me the Jerk Alert tone. As I find a new target, if I were to jerk at this setting, it will beep at me with the Jerk Alert and it will give me a red light. If you have it set to a very high setting, you got to stand very, very still for it to arm. I pull the trigger before I jerk. Then we'll get the red light showing us that we jerked, and we can transition to a new one. Initially, you need to get the settings set just right so that you're learning something. Some people are learning at a 2, some people are learning at a 5, some people are learning at a 7. I'm typically in the 2 to 4 range. That was at a setting of 4. If you feel like you can't get it to lock on without setting the alarm off, move your sensitivity level to a higher level. So I'm going to move mine to 3. At 3, you should be able to get it to lock on. And if you can hold that and hold that and hold that and see if you're able to keep it from going off. And then you can pull the trigger and see if you're able to keep it from moving. That's how you can quickly train yourself to stop jerking, stop flinching, just focus on pulling the trigger without moving. You're not focused on the explosion that's about to take place and the recoil. If you're able to successfully pull the trigger without getting the Jerk Alert to go off, you can transition to a new target without the Jerk Alert sounding. The sensitivity of the accelerometer inside there recognizes the pin dropping. It can sense that vibration and knows that you've pulled the trigger without setting the trigger alarm off. As I can transition to a new target. All right, a couple more of the features that we have on here is one is that when you bring it down below 30 degrees, it will turn off. You can move around without the noise beeping. When you bring it up, it'll turn back on. All right, turn it off. And that's how easy it is to use the jerk alert.